A warm welcome once again. Welcome to Passageway. I'm Kim Cabaron. Protect your family at all costs. In First Peter chapter 5 verse 8, he said, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour." We are living in a time where families are under spiritual attack. Marriages are breaking, children are confused and lost, and many homes that once served God are now divided. The Bible warns us clearly that the enemy is real and he has an agenda. According to John chapter 10 verse 10, the thief comes for three reasons: to steal, to kill, and to destroy. The enemy wants to steal your peace, kill your purpose, and destroy your family. He understands something many people do not. If he can destroy the family, he can easily destroy the future. Now, God designed the family to be a place of love, safety, and spiritual growth. But the devil wants it to become a place of conflict, confusion, and pain. That is why today the message is simple but urgent. Protect your family at all costs. The devil targets families first. From the very beginning, Satan attacked the very foundation, family structure. In the Garden of Eden, he did not attack Adam alone. He targeted the relationship and unity between husband and wife. We read about this in Genesis chapter 3. The enemy introduced deception, doubt, and disobedience into the home. The result was shame, blame, separation, pain entering the family. Nothing has changed. The devil still attacks families today using similar strategies. He uses temptation, distractions, arguments, moral compromise, spiritual neglect. If he can weaken the home, he can easily weaken the next generation. A divided home cannot stand. Jesus gave a powerful warning in Mark chapter 3 verse 25. If a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. The enemy knows he cannot always destroy a family from the outside. He tries to divide it from the inside. Division comes through lack of communication. People living in the same house but emotionally distant. Unforgiveness, old wounds that are never healed. Pride, nobody willing to apologize or humble themselves. Outside influences, friends, media, or culture shaping values more than God. Division weakens the spiritual covering of the home, but unity creates strength. Now, spiritual leadership protects the family. One of the greatest protections for a family is spiritual leadership. In Joshua chapter 24, verse 15, Joshua boldly declared, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Joshua did not say, "Maybe my family will serve God." He made a clear spiritual decision for his household. Every home needs someone who will say, "We will pray here. We will honor God here in this house. We will live by God's words here in this household." Spiritual leadership includes praying for your family daily, setting an example of faith, teaching God's word, leading with love and integrity. Children, especially, need to see faith live out, not just talked about. Protect the minds of your children. Children are one of the enemy's main targets. The Bible gives parents a serious responsibility in Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6. Train up a child in a way that he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. The world today competes for the minds of our children. They are influenced by social media, entertainment, peer pressure, culture. If parents do not shape their children spiritually, the world will. Protection includes teaching them truth, helping them develop discernment, monitoring what influences them, encouraging the relationship with God. Now, children raised with spiritual foundations are much harder for the enemy to destroy. Prayer is the greatest protection. Many battles family face are not just emotional or physical. They are spiritual battles. In Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12 it says, "We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers." This means some problems cannot be solved by arguments or human solutions alone. They require prayer and spiritual warfare. Pray for your family regularly. Pray for protection. Pray for wisdom. Pray for unity. Pray for love that binds family together. Strength against temptation. Prayer builds a spiritual wall around your home. Just like the walls protected the city of Jerusalem in Nehemiah, prayer protects the spiritual atmosphere of a family. Guard what enters your home. Not everything should be allowed in your home. What enters your home eventually influences your family. That includes what you watch, what you listen to, what conversations happen, what attitudes are tolerated. The Bible encourages believers in Philippians chapter 4 verse 8 to focus on things that are true, pure, honest, lovely, of good report. Homes that guard their atmosphere experience greater peace and spiritual strength. Love is the strongest defense. At the heart of a strong family is love. Not just emotional love, but godly centered love. In Colossians chapter 3 verse 14, it says, "And above all these things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness." Charity means love. Love means forgiving quickly, supporting one another, speaking life instead of criticism, being patient during difficult seasons. When love fills a home, the enemy finds it harder to plant seeds of division. Now, in conclusion, your family is one of the greatest gifts God has given you. But it is also something that must be protected intentionally. The enemy wants to destroy your family's unity, faith, peace, and future. But God has given us the tools to protect our home. Prayer, God's word, unity, spiritual leadership, love. Stand guard over your family. Pray for them, encourage them, lead them, because a family that stands under God's covering becomes a strong fortress the enemy cannot easily destroy. Now, my closing thought: the enemy may attack, but if your family stands on God's foundation, the storm will not destroy your house. A blessed day. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.